Hi, it's Shaun Stoker from Ray White Erskineville. Welcome to the last market wrap for 2020. What a challenging year this has been. So just a little bit of a recap on 2020. The first quarter, real estate was literally booming. We're getting 40 to 50 groups coming through the open homes, around 90-95% auction clearance rate. Then obviously COVID hit, lockdown happened. The market did come off. Not as much as I initially thought. It came off on the house market by about 5% and the unit market by about 10%. As 2020 has progressed and we got up to about August, September, confidence came back into the market. Businesses became open again. We also saw that the house market rebounded and auction clearance rates and numbers on the house market was definitely strong again. I found the unit market hasn't come back from its 10% fall. That's due to the stock levels on the unit market being up, and also the investors have been out of the market. I've just seen in the last 2 weeks the investors coming back into the market. As we've come towards the end of 2020, the sentiment is so strong in the property market, and that's due to low interest rates, record lows. I mean, you can get 1.9% on your principal property over a 4-year fixed rate, which is record lows. It's often cheaper to pay a mortgage off than rent. I've been in real estate 20 years, and what I noticed from the day I started real estate 20 years ago, the stock levels were about 50 to 60% higher than they have been towards the end of the 20 years. You know, what I found this year though, it's been a real transactional market. I found a lot of investors have decided to get out of the market. You know, especially if they've been holding it for 10 to 20 years, they've just thought this is probably the right time to get out. Buyers are still transacting because of the low interest rates. And I've found a lot of people have made a regional move because they can work from home and they wanted more space and they wanted a different lifestyle. So there's been a lot of changes in 2020. As we lead into 2021, I think the confidence is still going to be there in the real estate market due to low interest rates and the security in the economy. December has always been a very quiet, festive month. The Saturday that just passed, we had 14 auctions, 13 of which sold prior on the auction day. Some of those standout results were 25B Prospect Street, Erskineville. It was a 3-bedroom house, 20 years old, no parking. We had 7 registered bidders. And it sold for $1,855,000, which was $55,000 over reserve. Another standout auction on Saturday, and a good example of the strength of the market, was 21 Lambert Street, Erskineville. It was a 1-bed, 1-bath on 114 square metres, no parking, brilliant street. We had 72 groups come through this property, 5 registered on the day, and it sold for $1.2 million. They bought it 4 years ago, haven't done a thing to it, and they bought it for $840,000. I think everyone this year is so looking forward to this Christmas break and having some time off. I know personally I haven't had a Saturday off since last January, which is the first time in history for me. Some of the positive things that have come out of this year for me is during this period I've had a lot more family time just because nothing's been open, especially during that lockdown period. I only just realised there was a park behind my house where I taught my son how to ride a bike. And real estate for me this year has been so fortunate because it's given me that ability to see people, to communicate with them, and also look after people with the biggest assets, which has given me a massive reward. There's a lot of people during this Christmas period that are obviously doing it tough, something that we wanted to give back to the community. We're connected with the Christmas appeal for the Salvation Army. If you feel like you'd like to give something to this appeal, pop into this office anytime. A lot of people in the community already have, and just put it under the tree and they'll be sure to get it. With 2020 fast approaching to the end, we pretty much closed down from the 20th to the 10th of January. If you are looking at doing something in 2021, especially just after that long weekend, and you just want some information, please call me now and I can give you an update where you stand and look at timelines for 2021. From myself and the Ray White family, we wish you a Merry Christmas, a safe one, and enjoy yourself with your loved ones. We look forward to seeing you in the new year of 2021. See you soon.